Hey, I think we've got a pretty interesting topic today. If you have a job like mine, there's a version of you that sits in meetings and answers emails, nods like you agree with things you absolutely don't agree with. And there's a version of you that throws a leg over a motorcycle and disappears. Same person, two completely different operating systems. And here's the question most people never ask. What if your commute is actually the most important part of your day? Welcome along for another Hangout, everyone. In our Hangouts, we discuss stories from the saddle, motorcycling experiences, and biker-related topics. Let's get to it. We don't talk about this often enough, but there's a growing number of riders out there, people with careers, responsibilities, deadlines, but they refuse to give up riding. That's the Lunchbox Rider. Not the weekend warrior, not the full-time outlaw, a hybrid. You've got one foot in structure and the other foot in controlled chaos. And yeah, sometimes those worlds collide. I worked in an office where apparently liking Harley Davidson motorcycles was a personality flaw. I wear logo button-down shirts. Nothing crazy, but I was forced to wear a cardigan over them for any meeting. A cardigan. Now, you might be thinking that these are customer or client meetings, but no, these are internal meetings with people I work with every day. My team thought it was hilarious. I thought it was informative because it showed me something real. Most people are deeply uncomfortable with anything they don't understand. Here's where things shift. The moment you start gearing up, something changes. It's not just putting on equipment, it's a boundary. There's a line. Helmet on, the office doesn't exist anymore. Deadlines, gone. Meetings, gone. Corporate buzzwords, completely irrelevant. And now your world is road surface, traffic flow, line choice, space management. It's simple, but it's not easy. And that's the point. People think riding is an escape. It's not. It's a reset. All day long, your brain is juggling noise, notifications, conversations, expectations. Stress builds up, whether you notice it or not. But the second you're on a bike, your brain doesn't have the luxury of being distracted anymore. You are either present or you're in danger. There's no middle ground. And that focus, it flushes out all the garbage. That commute isn't just getting you from point A to point B. It's clearing the system.
Like hitting reset on your brain.
Every single day. Here's something most non-riders will never understand. Riding makes you sharper. Constantly scanning, predicting behavior, reading subtle movement. You're processing hundreds of micro decisions every minute. And over time, that rewires how you think. You start noticing patterns faster. You react quicker. You trust your instincts more. And here's the interesting part. That doesn't turn off when you get to work. You bring that awareness with you. So while everyone else is reacting, you're already 3 steps ahead. Let's address the awkward part. Walking into work carrying a helmet, you get those looks. People will assume things. Isn't that dangerous? Why would you do that? You ride every day? Yeah, I do. And no, it isn't reckless. What's reckless is moving through life completely disengaged. Riding isn't about risk, it's about responsibility. Every decision matters. Every mistake has consequences. And honestly, that mindset translates a lot better to real life than pretending everything is safe and predictable. The goal isn't to escape your life, it's to integrate it. The discipline you build on the road comes back with you. Accountability, awareness, control. That's the Lunchbox Rider advantage. You don't just survive your day, you sharpen yourself in the middle of it. So, here's the real question. Is your commute draining you or refining you? Drop a comment and let me know. Does your ride make you better at your job or just better at dealing with it? And if you're not writing yet, you might want to ask yourself what you're missing.